Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Last time when we left off, we had finished pretty much meeting not most of the town, certainly not most of the town, but we met a lot of people in town and we did a lot of speaking to a lot of people around Bruma. So, we just got a new quest. We want to retrieve Count Carvain's lost Akaviri heirlooms. We were told to look for the steward somewhere around.
What a pleasant surprise! I love it when new people stop by to chat up old Farswar.
You were the one we spoke to at the end of last episode. Yes, you were. Right, so we are still looking for the... the House Carl, I think? Some sort of servant to the king here, so that he can tell us what exactly it is we're looking for. The guard we spoke to was mostly useless. You were very interesting to talk to.
Want my advice? Always carry a good stock of potions and restoratives around with you. Never know when you'll be lying on the ground bleeding out.
I know exactly when I'll be on the ground bleeding out. It is always. Always. Right, so we're in the Lord's Manor now. Mostly just wanting to see what's kind of around the area as well. You know, this is a really impressively designed castle. Uh-oh, am I in trouble? You look like you want to talk to me.
Sorry, but you've got to go.
Oh, do I?
Sorry, but you've got to go.
Oh, okay, I will. You didn't say anything. Can I go through here? Guest wing, okay. I'm a guest, I think. I'm willing to help, so they'd better think of me as a guest. Great hall. Service hall. Oh, he might be in the service hall. Very complicated to get around this castle. Did not mean to intrude. Nothing in there. I will speak to whoever is sleeping there if I'm not finding anyone else. Bolar Gradius. Okay, we're gonna talk. Oh, you're the chef. Okay, sorry, you can go back to sleep. Who are you then?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help with, sir?
Yeah, how do you like serving the Count of Bruma? I've yet to meet him.
It's a fair position, at least on a temporary basis. The pay's decent and we get food and free rooms, so I can't complain. My brothers up in Skyrim would probably laugh seeing me here. They can take giants clubs to the face for all I care. I like the people here, especially old Farsvar.
I like Farsvar too. Okay, but apparently you are not the one that I am looking for. Good night. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't close your door. Anyone here? Ooh, this is a pretty nice area. So this is where they do all the cooking for the castle. Really, really cool. Oh, there's even meat in the stove and everything. This is awesome. Really cool. Alright. Closing doors behind us. We're not wanting to be rude. That's the Great Hall. And this is Lord's Manor, where we are apparently not allowed. Okay, let's go to the Great Hall again. Right, this is where we spoke to Farsvar. And I think for the most part, that's it for what we can kind of search around here. Unless there's anything this way. I think over there is where I went. So let me try... No, see, that's Lord's Manor. And this is the guest wing, which is where I was. So then where else can I go? I was told to speak to someone. The Bruma Barracks, I think I went there at the end of last episode as well, and it did not lead anywhere interesting. The dungeon? Maybe I can go into the dungeon. I know I said he's probably not in the dungeon, but for all I know, he very well could be.
Sir? For County Bruma.
Yeah, sure. I really want this shield. Can't take it.
Within the walls, we'll keep you safe. Outside, watch your own back.
Okay. Ew, this is slightly gruesome. I thought it was a jail, not a torture chamber. Nobody in here. Nobody in here. There is somebody there. Well, we're gonna just let them do their own thing. We'll turn a blind eye. So this leads to the barracks.
Been having problems with smugglers lately. You hear
That's Farv's Far, who, again, I am not looking for, but he seems to be the only one around, and everyone else here is just guards. Okay, well, you know what? Ooh, Iron Sword of Dismay. Right, no, we're not gonna take anything. And that actually did remind me, I did add in a couple of mods while we're quickly trying to find our way around. I added in Quick Loot, I believe is the name of it, which just has the pop-up appear for if you're going to loot something. Let me see if I can demonstrate here. Yeah, there we go. So I can actually have a little pop-up, and it'll show what's in there. It's based on the Fallout 4 method of looting, where you have the little pop-up to the side. So I really like that. That is an excellent mod. Service Hall is where I was. Yeah, this is where I was, and we couldn't really find anyone. Right, I checked in here? Yeah, checked in there. There's nothing. Okay, and then back out to the guest wing. Alright, well, we're gonna leave the castle. I've been wandering around in here for far too long. And I can't enter the Lord's Manor, unfortunately. That requires a key. Interesting. Have I been through here? This is not looking familiar, actually. Sinja Strongmind.
I'm Sinja. Sinja Strongmind. I'm one of the nobles of County Bruma. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm not sure. You're going back to bed. Okay, well, fine. Yeah, this place is pretty interesting. Ooh. Money that I can't take. Oh, lots of books. Lots and lots of books. Wow. Alright, well, I'm not going to, as much as I might be interested in reading all of those. Niben Herald. Lost Scribonia novel published. Huh. Okay. 150 years after she wrote her last novel, Casta Scribonia is still making new generations of Imperial readers squirm with ever-worsening discoveries. A set of notes and rough drafts in a moldy box in a coral attic recently prompted one of the biggest upsets in literary history. And this week the hysteria reached terrifying new heights. Casta Scribonia's lost novel, The Magic of Dusk, was published today in full. Sans even the most cursory attempts at putting it into a presentable form. Full of missing passages, hackneyed cliches, and puerile dialogue, Dusk appears to be little more than a discarded fantasy of Scribonia's, an idle self-insertion of an infantile romance with a vampire lord of all things. Green Emperor Publishing, not content with publishing the ghastly original notes, have taken the disastrous decision to fill in the details themselves, making this latest edition little more than a pale copy of a hack writer's personal fantasy. This, however, did not stop hordes of fans storming every bookshop and printer in the Imperial City, all clamoring for a copy. First Edition, a local institution, ran out of all editions of the book within minutes. This craze has not gone unnoticed, and Dusk has created a disproportionately large impact on Cyrodiil's public. Passionate debates over throwaway lines common amongst the younger generations, book burning amongst the pious, and even a full-scale production set to take the Nern Theater have been talking points over the last few days. This author attempted to read the book, but found he'd rather a good quill-weave thriller instead. Festus Otis, arts critic, the Niben Herald, because a good story is more important. Aha. I wonder what they're referencing. that was a fun read. I'm glad I found that. And this leads to Rignar. Have we spoken?
Count Steward here in Bruma.
Ah, the
If
Count
there's
Steward.
anything you
Awesome.
need, I'll try my best to help you.
Yes, Adius hired me. Let's talk about those stolen artifacts.
So the guard captain's actually looking into it. Excellent. Can't have the Carvane artifact collection lost to some random burglar.
Did you see the theft itself? What happened? What artifacts exactly are missing? Yeah, actually, did you see what happened?
I didn't know. I was just doing the rounds here in the castle. I was about to go to bed for the night when I noticed something. Normally there's a little glint in the corner of my eye. The light bouncing off of one of the Akaviri amulets. But this time, nothing. I went to investigate, and the artifacts were gone. I'm sorry I can't be of more use.
Okay, so then what artifacts actually are missing?
Some amulets, some rings, a katana, all of Akaviri design. Priceless relics. Very valuable and very well loved by the Count.
Okay, I guess that's all I have to ask you.
Best of luck with your investigation.
Okay, so, we are looking for... Did that actually update my journal? No. But okay, so it's an amulet, a katana, and... What was the other thing? I forget. But, okay, so Akaviri design... Is this the Lord?
Marcius Carve, Viscount Bruma. The title garners a lot of respect and a fair few privileges. Anyway, how can I help you?
Yeah, so what's going on in County Bruma?
The usual, honest citizens, wild animals, bandits, all in one melting pot. That and stubborn Talos worshippers. They've always been a risk to Bruma since the Concordat. Old habits die hard.
Okay, so what's it like being a Viscount?
It's quite interesting. It also affords me a fair amount of respect. Being the Count's second in command is no mean feat.
Okay, and what exactly do you do?
As Viscount, I'm a sort of secondary Count, if you will. I deal with a lot of the same duties as the Count, albeit deferring to him. Often, when the Count is busy with other matters, he delegates lesser affairs to me.
Okay, and you wrote a book, apparently.
Yes, An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. Very popular in Skyrim. Seems to turn up in the most unusual of places.
I believe that's actually a book that we can find in Skyrim, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if he has it here. Nope. That's Traveler's Guide to Bruma, not the one we're looking for. Ah, it's too bad. He doesn't actually have it here. Can we talk
Hello.
to you?
I am Afana Adichie. I'm part of the Bruma court. Rather high-ranking in it, too. Anyway, is there anything you needed?
I need to know why you and your husband keep telling me so much about how well your title's respected. What do you do here in Castle Bruma?
Do? Oh, well, I suppose I don't really do anything in particular.
Oh, so important.
I mean, I help out the Count when needed, of course. My father owned land outside of Bruma, and after some lucrative business with the Carvanes, became well respected. I inherited what he owned when he passed, and, well, here I am. Oh, but I do love conversations like this. Feel free to come back and chat about it again sometime.
You mean conversations about you and
Goodbye.
your wealth and good fortune. Okay. I'm not gonna bag on them too hard. They seem perfectly fine. Okay. So I'm really glad that we found them, so we do at least know what we're looking for. Oh. Hello.
Oh look, an infant. How quaint.
Oh, good. What an amazing introduction. Yes, why so condescending? Come on.
Surely the better question would be why so patient? Because I can tell you in no uncertain terms that you are trying my patience with your primitive blubbering and inane questions. Leave me.
Just for that, I'm going to ask you so many questions. Why does the Empire let you walk around like you own the place? Oh, because we do, right?
Practically do.
Yeah, there it is.
I presume even one such as yourself is aware of the White Gold Concordat, yes? That document guarantees the Thalmor the end of worship of that miserable little man-god the Nords so love to falsely revere, Talos. We need to ensure that this agreement is upheld.
Okay, so what do you and Armian do?
Hunt down and execute Talos worshippers, keep people in line, and enforce the White Gold Concordat.
Okay, you sound delightful.
Farewell.
I don't believe I've seen you before. Fascinating. A newcomer to Bruma, is that what we have here?
Yeah, I'm not... so you're the welcoming committee, is that it?
A joker, too. Wonderful. Yet another troublemaker for us to keep an eye on. At least if your attempts at sardonicism weren't quite so posturing. Many before you have thought themselves invincible. Above the Thalmor, above the Dominion, above their precious empire and its laws, its concordats. They now find themselves hanging from trees, their decrepit husks wasting away amidst near-endless blizzard. Enjoy your stay in this fair city.
Okay, so what do the locals think of you? I can only imagine. Yeah, there's not actually many Altmer in Bruma, are there?
Next you'll be telling me, my, oh my, not many Guar in Bruma. Scales of Oriel, thanks for telling me that. I'll be sure to tell all my friends. Put up posters, even.
Okay, I am 2 seconds away from just impaling him with the sword. What do we have over here? Oh, this shadow reminded me. I also installed enhanced camera, so I can see my body. Very cool. Ha! It's just imagining what could happen. Alright, well, what's through here? The other room? Yeah. Take it. I'm sure they're totally going to be missing that 22 gold. Well, it made me feel better. Alright, now how do I get out of here? I need to find my way out of the castle. I think I can go kind of through the way I came. Lord's Manor? No. Great Hall. There we go. Right. So, through here and out this way. And I say we do a little bit more exploring of Bruma, the city itself. Kind of see what more trouble we can get ourselves into. Hopefully not too much. Unless it means stirring up the Thalmor, then I will be happy to do so. So, we're good with the castle. Very, very cool castle. Now I know we should probably visit one of the shops here. Because I do have quite a bit of stuff that I could sell. I am actually getting ready to meet my weight limit.
Synod, weary of the whispers, why not go somewhere more agreeable? Reside at the Resplendence Boutique of Magical Wonders.
Okay. Probably not good business to advertise in the middle of a alleyway instead of in front of the actual shop. So what do we have here? Synod Conclave. What exactly is that? Oh. Okay.
Indeed, this is odd. And you say it just appeared here out of thin air?
It isn't mine, that's for sure. Where do you think it came from?
What is with this commotion? Where did that come from? Who made this mess? That's the thing. We don't know.
It just appeared, out of thin air. Maybe that stranger over there has something to do with it.
You there, come here.
I don't know. I'm not liking the way this looks. Oh, gosh.
Are you the cause of this mess in my conclave?
I don't know. It's not much of a mess. It's just a thing in the middle of the floor. Yeah, what mess are... Okay, that's not a mess. No, it wasn't me. I literally just got here.
You say that with confidence, as though you know exactly what mess I'm referring to. That fills me with a certain degree of suspicion.
That makes no sense. Yeah, why and how would I have made that mess?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I suppose within the unknowable depths of the arcane, something such as this is not entirely implausible. That said, I suppose it would be downright foolish of you to strut in here after causing the mess. Well then, I apologize for the inconvenience. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. Attendant, clean up this mess, would you? And take that statue to the back for examination.
Yes, First Adjunct. I'm Roland Wickert. Hello?
Hi. So, what do you do here?
Me? I'm the resident destruction expert here. Well, if you want to call me an expert. I wouldn't. I'm still learning. Honing my craft, as they say. My ultimate goal is to perfect the art of defensive spellcasting. I want to be able to conjure the raw power of combative forces of nature and beyond at will. But that'll have to come later. Hopefully sooner later, rather than later.
Yeah. Later.
I don't exactly have the time for trifles such as this. You seem like a helpful fellow. Would you be willing to help discover the source of this mysterious object?
The one he just walked away with?
Let me know.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's talk.
I could use someone of strong wit and not merely of strong arm. What brings you to the Bruma Synod Conclave this fine day?
Yeah, what exactly is this place? I'm still not sure. It seems like a mage's guild.
This is a Synod Conclave. It is one of many throughout Cyrodiil, within which can be found the most talented mages of our time.
Okay, so tell me about the Synod then.
We are an organization of mages, officially sanctioned by the Empire. We play much the same role as the Mages Guild of years gone by. We seek to protect magical knowledge for future generations, and ensure that the secrets of Magicka are kept only in responsible hands.
Okay, do you get much clientele here in Bruma?
Clientele? We are not really a store, so I can't say we do. If you are inquiring as to whether there are many practitioners of magic, or those with an interest in it here in Bruma, there are some, but fewer than in much of Cyrodiil. Nords aren't really the kind to promote the study of the magical arts, you see, so our recruitment rate is somewhat low.
Interesting. So what are your thoughts on the College of Whispers? I don't even really know what that is yet, I don't think.
The College of Whisperers is a group that the Synod has no relationship with. The Synod is the premier imperially sanctioned magical institution in Tamriel. That is all you need to know.
Doesn't that mean that you are therefore White Gold Concordant approved? As in Thalmor approved? You had a job for me though?
As you noticed when walking in, a couple of seemingly random items have been appearing in the Conclave of late, and I'm not quite sure as to why. Given that, as you can no doubt imagine, the Conclave is very busy, I am willing to hire external agents to look into this.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
After the first item appeared, I had one of the attendants, Attendant Wickard, take it back to the study area for examination. Check with him and see if he's discovered anything.
Started Whispers of the Mountain. Okay, so we've joined the Mages Guild, except it's not the Mages Guild, except it's basically the Mages Guild.